Play called dead. Let's see if there's a flag. I don't. Flag on the play. I think it's offsides, I believe, on the defense. So again, Eagles playing disciplined ball. On the goal line. Let's see if we can just punch it in. So we're going with the run. Up the middle with Braden Palazzo. Lowering that shoulder on the defense. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you be a physical senior player. 14-0 touchdown, Braden Palazzo. Oh my gosh. That's how you bring in the season. Game not over yet, but it's looking really good right now. Let's see if the Eagles can keep it up. Student section going live right now. I'm loving all the floral patterns, all the island shirts. I got my island apparel on up here. It's going to be a great year for Eagles football. Manifesting. Down the middle. Aiden Zoller with the kick. 14-0. McDonogh Eagles first quarter. But again, I really just wanted to touch on just interviewing a lot of the players throughout training camp. Again, a theme that I mentioned earlier but kind of want to talk more about is a theme that they were talking about, most of the players were talking about was, just taking everything day by day, one step at a time, dotting your I's and crossing your T's. If you can do those small things, if you can do those disciplined things as a team right now, then the sky's the limit, truthfully. And we've seen a lot of heartbreak, true heartbreak with this team, coming so close to winning a championship, being in the championship and losing heartbreakers. I think the culture right now on the team and just throughout the McDonogh community, student section and coaches and teachers alike, it's all that, we can do this. We can really win the championship this year. On the backs of our seniors, being pushed by our younger guys and being led by our amazing coaches and supported by the parents of the team. And I think that's the most important thing, just the little things. And, just this team seems very humble and very driven this year. Interviewing them, they didn't have too many big things to say, and in many ways that's a great thing. Just very humble. Not trying to say anything too flashy, not trying to be too cocky, but just let's take it one day at a time, win the championship, and just stay together as a team. This has always been a very unified and brotherly team. Again, one of the smaller teams in the conference, but we always end up in the championship or deep in the playoffs. So let's see what this defense can do. Hopefully we can get their Riverdale's offense off the field. Run play. Boom! Nick Abrams, dog, smacked the running back deep in the backfield. Good job with the defensive line containing him in the backfield, containing Riverdale Baptist running back in the backfield. Good job by Nick Abrams shooting up there, taking initiative and making the play. And let's shout out to our safeties and our corners, Sonny Moore, CJ Davis, for keeping those boundaries protected and safe. Thank you, guys. Riverdale Baptist to pass. Nothing. Smothered. I mean smothered. Smothered. There was nothing. Caden Cashman got right up there from the linebacker position, got right up in the quarterback's face on a blitz. and then the Eagles just swarmed in the backfield. There was nothing that he could do, nothing the quarterback could do. Nick Abrams down there on the line. It's 3rd and long. Back to pass. Caden Cashman, sack! Caden Cashman with the sack. What a play. Way to get him off the field again. Talking to several players on the defense. The defense and just being a fan of the Eagles, being a student at McDonogh, you've been able to tell that throughout the years that the Eagles defense is the strong point of this team, is what gets everybody going. You know, and we're seeing it right now. We're seeing it right now. You guys are seeing it on the live stream that the Eagles defense is elite. Elite. Fake punt. Fake punt. Not phased at all. Not phased at all. Way to stay on your toes, Eagles. Special teams making special plays in special ways. Caught me off guard a little bit. Good thing I'm not on the field. But again, just talking about the team firing on all cylinders, being together on all cylinders, all facets of the game. We talk about offense, we talk about defense, but special teams have been consistent the past 4 years that I've been at McDonogh. Again, I'm a senior. Special teams has always been obviously key in all for all teams in MIAA, but I feel like McDonogh special teams has been elite, and you know we have an elite kicker this year. Past 2 years actually, in Aiden Zoller, and I'm just excited to see how this year progresses with our special teams. You know, got to show love to them, of course. And just seeing it there too, being ready for the fake punt by Riverdale Baptist and just eating it up. You know, stopping them, and now we get the ball back to our offense in amazing field position with 1 minute and 50 seconds left in the first quarter, an opportunity to put more points up on the board going into the second quarter. And you don't see the guys getting too crazy on the sideline. Don't see them getting cocky. Their body posture, mind you, I'm all the way up here in the press box, however so many feet up. I'm very high, by the way, above the bleachers, but I can tell from up here that their body language is calm, humble, very even-keeled demeanor. Eagles offense on the field. Braden Palazzo steps back to pass, throwing it up. Carlos Ferguson. Ooh. Incomplete pass. That is a ball I like. That is a play that I like to see. Really kind of experimenting this year with a new team, to be honest. Well, when I say new, I mean new faces in bigger positions, right? Like I said, Brandon Finney, Jeff Exenor Jr., focal points of the team last year. Our 2 starting receivers now gone to college and doing great, amazing things representing for the Eagles. But now we have new or old guys in better positions. Way to shake that. Oh, okay. Braden Palazzo shaking and baking. I don't know if that's Braden Palazzo or Lamar Jackson, guys. Slippery out there. Really showing what he can do with his legs. Quite frankly, with this game, he's up. Injury on the field. Riverdale Baptist got a player down on the sideline. But just talk about that play a little bit. Slimy out there. Real slippery, real moving around real nice. Braden Palazzo making his legs work, being extremely creative with the play, not letting it die, and not just sitting back there and getting sacked. Really making something work out of nothing. But again, back to Carlos and CJ and Jansen Craig, guys who've been on this team for some years now. CJ is a sophomore this year. Carlos is a junior, and Jansen is a trusty senior this year. But just guys who weren't necessarily the starting receivers last year, but on varsity, getting reps in games. But now this is their team. This is their position. These are their spots. You know what I'm saying? So seeing them executing in practice, seeing them confident to come out here, and seeing them confident right now, it gives us a lot of promise. Gives the team a lot of promise. Gives the team a lot of new, rejuvenated joy. Um, after losing great guys. Student section yelling Jansen Craig's name. See what they do. Up the middle, Mason Graham lowering the shoulder. I mean, every single time. Unfortunate. They called it short on the goal line, but it just gives us another opportunity to punish them. Knocking on the door. Had to give a little time to make a player substitution on the defense. Let's see if Mason Graham can really knock it in this time. And, of course, they give it to him. And like I said, clockwork. Don't have to get too hyped, expecting it. But the student section is getting rowdy. It's a great atmosphere, great day for football. This is exciting. 20-0 right now. Let's see if Aiden Zoller can knock this one right through the uprights. But Mason Graham, another senior on the offense, doing big things. Right down the middle, Aiden Zoller with the kick. But good job. Again, it takes a lot of guys to take Mason Graham down. And 1, 2, 3, 11 guys isn't going to be enough. Especially when you have him being pushed by the offensive line and guys crashing down. It's going to be almost impossible to stop those legs from working. So let's see what teams do throughout the year, but quite frankly, it's going to be incredibly hard to stop. But so far, so good. Braden Palazzo and I were talking, interviewing him. He was telling me exactly this. That the Eagles, what this offense will do in this game is drive the run. Looking to the run pass option, but really allow the run to be their focal point for the game and really look at it like this. If we can run the ball, we can, kind of branch off and do other things with that, right? So I expect in the second half to see the passing game open up a lot. But, they're making their way right now with the running. My mom says a lot. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So let's see what we can do here. With the defense back on the field. This is an intimidating defense to go up against. Riverdale Baptist on the 20. Pass. Screen. Carlos Ferguson with the tackle. See where they spot the ball. Second down on the 32. No, sorry. On the 27. Looking like a blitz. Nick Abrams there. Screenplay. Oh, face mask.
Okay, Micah. Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Okay. Riverdale Baptist gains a few yards there. Flag on the play is definitely going to be on the Eagles. Definitely saw the face mask out there. Unfortunate. Definitely not intentional. Again, trying to minimize those costly mistakes, but nothing intentional. Um, they were able to get a few yards on the screen pass alone. But again, when in doubt, trust the Eagles defense. We have an amazing crowd out here today. Nice breezy, sunny day. Nice Friday. Smelling the concession stands from up here. A lot of family, a lot of friends. Student section is getting packed. It's exciting. That's the quarter. We're going into the second quarter now. Let's see what the Eagles can do to keep this going. Keep the gas on the pedal. All gas, no brakes, all season, all game long. Staying humble, not getting ahead of ourselves. And I'll catch you guys in the second half. Or second quarter, sorry. And we're back. Second quarter. Eagles on defense. Riverdale Baptist with the ball on the 49. Let's see. They try to run the ball. No gain. Good stop by that D-line. I think we have a clock issue. It's Neil Sharma down there, RJ Cruz, Akai McClendon, and Joseph Buchanan down there in the trenches. I think one of our strongest guys down there in the defensive line, and one of our leaders, junior Joseph Buchanan, was really talking to me and talking. This team's about dominating, right? Dominating, and really,
Go, Luke. Let's go, Luke. That's right.
okay, shifty moves by the quarterback, but great contain, not allowing a big gain for the Riverdale offense. But again, Joseph Buchanan talking to me, really it's about what this defensive line is about, what he's about, his mantra going into this season, this game. It's about, making this other team tap out, really driving to the point of attack and suffocating teams in the backfield, suffocating their running backs, suffocating their quarterbacks, making them not want to run the ball, making them fearful of, dropping back and waiting patiently in the pocket because you know that one of those guys on the defensive line are coming. Riverdale drops back to pass. Nick Abrams. Pick. Ah! Come on, Los. I know I like to say that this team isn't cocky, but come on, Los. Trying to one-hand it. Been around the team a lot. We got to see some stuff we practice and do in practice, Los. Come on now. I'm just giving them a hard time, but good play by Los, getting the PBU. I'm definitely expecting him to snag one-handed at least, get a one-handed pick six this year, really wake up the crowd. But good pass breakup, good pressure by the defense. Nick Abrams coming off the blitz with that one. Another stoppage here. Flag on the play. Delay of game, okay. Riverdale Baptist delay of game. They're going to punt the ball to Matthew Tees Jr. It's fourth down. Let's see if the special teams can make a special play again to make something happen. Back there, Matthew Tees to catch the punt.
Get down there!
Just going to let it go. Eagles ball now. Braden Palazzo steps back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, using his legs. Another down player for Riverdale Baptist, it looks like. No, just getting up slow. Praying for all the guys on the field for safety and protection. But we do have a guy down, Riverdale Baptist. Another guy, unfortunate. Take a moment for him. Hopefully it's just a cramp, is what it looks like, but let's give a shout out to our trainers and our coaches, Miss Ash, Mr. Jared, Coach Sule, Coach Marcus, Coach Trav, Coach Sellers, Coach Gus, Coach Jorgensen. I know I'm missing some guys, but we really appreciate all of you guys, especially as you guys tend to the player down right now on the field. Definitely want to give you guys your shout out, Miss Ash and Mr. Braverman, Mr. Jared Braverman. again at home. Just pray for the players. Pray that this player is okay down on the field right now. A little longer than expected. So just pray that he's okay. Want to give a shout out to the Eagle student section. This year is going to be an even better year for the student section, led by some strong seniors down there. Kieran Sweeney and Harry Schneedwin are spirit leaders for the year. Seniors, getting everybody involved truly. They're chanting for a teacher just walking by. So just that McDonogh community that McDonogh love that we love to see. Just out here, just really taking it all in from up top in the press box. And a shout out, another shout out to Miss Deegan, the Deagle, the Silver Eagle, back in the house for today's game. Hopefully she sees this and watches this, but we're happy to see her back, still showing love, still showing support, even though she retired from her position. But once an Eagle, always an Eagle. Great to see her back. Saw her walk in. But love you, Miss Deegan. We're all happy that you're happily in retirement, and we're glad that you're back, still showing love and supporting the school that you put so much into. So thank you. Great to see him getting up. Unfortunate, never like to see a player down no matter what side of the field he's on, our team or not. It's just high school football. Great show of sportsmanship by Jansen Craig, going up to him and giving him a good dap up. And we're back. Run up the middle. I think that's
First down, McDonogh Eagles.
Matthew Tees with the ball, junior. Looking like Michael Tan back there, another senior that we lost last year. Talented athlete, talented guy who brought a lot to the team. Now at Ohio State playing lacrosse. Shout out to him. Shifty Matt Tees, laying the boom. There we go. Good play, good run. Getting some yards. Always positive. Always positive. This McDonogh Eagles run game has always been consistent. Always had, looks like they play with the same drive as all the time. You know, this offense might might have some tall guys. We might want to throw those fade balls to. You might have like a quick guy like Santino Sanchez. Like we had him a few years ago. But this Eagles run game has always been consistent. You know, just running the ball right up the gut. Screen pass, incomplete to C.J. Davis. But like I was saying, this run game has always been punch you in your mouth, run it up straight up the gut, and make something work. Get shifty, and just be an athlete. So just definitely shout out to the coaches. Shout out to the players for staying disciplined and staying tough. Eagles football at its finest. Gavin Delancey out there now as a receiver with Jansen, CJ, and Carlos. Pass to Jansen Craig. Getting some yards. That's what I'm talking about. Smooth. Say no more. Let the game do the talking. Number 4 team captain, Jansen Craig. Toting the ball. Toting the rock. That's what I'm talking about.
First down, McDonogh Eagles.
First down, baby. Mason Graham back in as running back. Back to pass. Oh, good catch, CJ. Okay. Okay. What elite ball placement by Braden Palazzo. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of confidence with him. What an amazing catch. CJ Davis is only a sophomore in high school, but has been on varsity for the past 2 years. Mason Graham, again, up the gut. What did I say? Up the gut, but you make something work. Let those guys in the front do the work for you, and you just make something happen with the holes they provide. What a play by Mason Graham, off of a good play by C.J. Davis, off of an amazing throw by Braden Palazzo, and up the middle again. Wide open. Wide open. Shout out to the O-line. Colby, AJ, Jack, Ryan Palm. No, I'm missing somebody right now, but way to go to those guys. You got to give love to the big boys down in the trenches. Timeout Riverdale Baptist, but great job. Great job. These runs have been looking, effortless by Mason Graham, but, we're definitely seeing open holes being opened up by those offensive linemen. Way to go, Eagles. Timeout Riverdale Baptist. We'll be back. I want to give a shout out, just in case he's watching, to Mason, of our amazing, a Hall of Fame press box announcer, a Hall of Fame McDonogh student. I hope he's watching today. Would love to say Eagles fans, but I know it's just not the way he did last year. So if you're ever at a McDonogh game, you know what I'm talking about. But shout out to Mason. I hope he's watching.
Tight end. Watch tight end.
Got a new look in.
Watch him.
Nick Abrams, fullback.
Relay. Watch tight end. Watch tight end.
Ball to Nick Abrams, making it happen on both sides of the ball. Elite. That's what I'm talking about. Zero the hero. Couldn't have drawn it up better myself, Coach Trav. I mean, that's just, being creative, getting comfortable, allowing the run game again to open up. Like again, this is just amazing, incredible. Just talking to him. We're gonna run it. Boom, boom, boom. Run the ball, run it down their throats, okay? And then watch the big play happen. And that's exactly what happened. You're not expecting you have Nick Abrams lined up as a fullback, looking like he's gonna block for Mason Graham. Then he goes out wide to catch the ball and run it into the end zone untouched. A flawless play design, executed to perfection. What a play. Down the middle. Cleanup crew, Aiden Zoller. 27-0, or 28-0, sorry. We're still in the first half. It's looking really, really good. But, again, I can talk all that I can talk and, hype the team up. But I know that these guys are going to remain humble. So, I'll do the talking for them. They'll play the game, something that I cannot do. But I will be doing the talking for them. I know they like to remain humble and stay grounded and 10 toes down. All that we can ask. Let's boot this ball. Aiden Zoller. The golden leg. I like to joke with him in the hallway at school in my classes. Boom. Deep into the end zone. Let's see if it's a touchback.
Caught in the end zone by Riverdale Baptist.
Let's close this half out, Eagles. Let's execute. Stay on our P's and Q's, dot our I's, cross our T's. Stay true to what you guys told me in these interviews that I did with each and every one of you guys, or as many of you guys as I could. But again, to reiterate, run the ball, execute, take it one play at a time, and defensive line in particular, suffocate. Deflected ball by Mekhi McClendon off of the left side, tipping the ball in the air, but it was a completed pass, a completed pop-up pass by to Riverdale Baptist. But great job being disruptive and getting pressure by a young guy, junior Mekhi McClendon. But again, that D-line getting pressure, getting in the backfield, it's just, I really leaves me speechless. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Bam, bam. Thing one and thing two. Joseph Buchanan off the edge, smacking the quarterback, applying pressure. And then C.J. Davis, even when that ball gets off, you never know what you're going to expect in that backfield. C.J. Davis with the PBU. Cleanup crew. Way to break on that ball, C.J. Number 2, Deuce. Riverdale Baptist to pass. Nothing. I mean nothing. Picked off. That's what I'm talking. Come on. And we have a flag in the backfield. All rats. All rats. Okay. Let's decipher this right here. Okay, I think we have a flag in the backfield, a drop interception.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
So it's a personal foul roughing the passer. Okay, so this is a criticism of the Eagles right here. You know, I give them a lot of credit throughout this game. There have been very few mistakes, and the mistakes that they have made were unintentional. I mean, all mistakes are unintentional, but unintentional and minor. But this is a big thing that, will surely get cleaned up in film and in practice throughout the week. But a roughing the passer call, not ideal at all. Definitely giving Riverdale Baptist hope that they did not earn. Giving them good field position. Riverdale Baptist fumbling the snap. The quarterback just has to go down. But what could have been? I mean, a little confusion in the back, or not the backfield, but the secondary with the drop pick. I know it wouldn't have mattered, but kind of a testament to why DBs are DBs and receivers are receivers. If you know, you know. If you get it, you get it. But fresh heads, fresh minds. Let's get another turnover. Let's communicate. Let's make the right decisions, Eagles, and let's suffocate, just like you said. Pass. Get him. Nick, I will give this quarterback credit. He's been a little shifty.
I know he wanted.
I get on my guys a little bit. Get on my classmates and friends. Nick, you got your ankles broke, but it's okay. You got the pick and a touchdown. So I won't hold it against you too much when I see you next, but if you ever watch this, I know his family's watching. We all saw that. But, hey, it's all good. Get him on the next play. I think that's another thing that is really emphasized with this team is just I can see them communicating now, just keeping your heads up. We have plays like that. When we have the dropped interception, when we have the, even on offense, when we have plays that don't go away, we get juked out. Things happen in football. Things happen in sports, but seeing this team from up here just communicating with each other, keying in on each other, making sure that everybody is in the right headspace to go to the next play with a fresh head. That's what's most important. You're gonna make mistakes on each play. You're gonna do things. You're gonna want to do things differently. Of course, that's just life. But when it can be hard for you to regroup with yourself, you have your brothers and your teammates to kind of build you up and hold you accountable and be that piece for you that you may need. So I'm seeing that now off of that play. Kind of uncharacteristic. I don't think the Eagles have let up this much. Let Riverdale Baptist get this far out of their own territory all games. So that's a good sign. But what's most important with each mistake that you make in life is how you come off of that. And let's see if we punish them right here. It is third down. So let's get them off the field and make everything okay, kumbaya, and give the offense the ball. Riverdale back to pass.
That's my boy. Come on, man.
First down, Riverdale Baptist. I know I said I'm talking a lot for the team as they remain humble, but a thing that the team likes to reiterate and I myself like to say is, we don't let this. Good defense. I think that's Sonny Moore down there suffocating the receiver against the sideline, not allowing him to have an opportunity to make a play on the ball. But like I was saying before, you know, while it is only the second half and it's 28-0, we can't allow ourselves to get big-headed or relax or be content with that. We don't get this team doesn't get content with 28-0. We're a hungry team who desires more and desires wins over points or just numbers. So let's see if we can lock back in and let this defense get a stop. Quick pass, broken up, sniffed out easily by the Eagles secondary. Good play, incomplete.
Tell them guys to use their hands and control their gas.
It is third down. Let's see here if we can get a stop, get the Eagles offense back onto the field, and get into the second half cleanly. Fumbled the snap. Sacked by Joseph Buchanan. Fourth down. They're punting it. We got to watch out for the fake punts. I would say now might be the most opportune time to do a fake punt. They did one earlier in the game, but now with the most yardage the Riverdale's offensive gain this game, and with some decent plays they've made, I think now would be a good time to keep that morale up. But we'll see what they do. I'm sure the Eagles special teams is primed and most certainly ready for anything that is thrown their way. But so a timeout or delay of game. So I'm going to go back on what I said, and I doubt that they'll do a fake punt. It's fourth and it's at 20 yards, 23, something like that. So I highly doubt they try anything sneaky. Good pressure.
Yeah, come on, throw that, throw that. Thank you. Throw that.
Unfortunate. Series of unfortunate events. It's going to be a roughing the kicker penalty on the Eagles. I think we really getting excited. Definitely was great disruption getting into the backfield, so we can give our guys some kudos for that. But it, got to be disciplined. Got to remember, the little things in the game. We can't be making costly mistakes like that. Still isn't a first down, or is it? It will be first down. I apologize. First down. Riverdale Baptist giving them a fresh set of downs. We got to clean this up. See Coach Sule running up and down the sideline. He's definitely fired up. And these guys here, keeping them accountable, holding them to the highest standard. Back to pass, Riverdale Baptist. Picked off! Come on, take that to the crib, Cashman. Okay! You better take that to the crib, Cashman. You better take that. Take it to the bank. Cashman, taking it to the bank. That's what I'm talking about. 600 big ones on the board. When you think you got it. I mean, when you think you have something against this Eagles team, somebody's going to clean it up. Somebody is going to clean it up. And Caden Cashman just did it right there. Cashman making cash plays and big time moments, boosting morale. Making a way when everything seems dark. There we go. There we go, Cashman. That's what I'm talking about. Junior making a big play right there. Linebacker, Caden Cashman.
The extra point is good.
You know, and really to that point, I'd say that, this year, again, I'm a senior. I've been here all 4 years. Former member of the team. But, I found my spot up here in the press box and doing other things. But, really, again, a testament to, I really know a lot of these guys. I've seen the team grow. I've seen the team at different levels. But I really feel like this year is a different year, right? I feel like this year we're seeing something that we haven't seen before, right? Our freshman year, we had Demetrius Smith, Mason Robinson. I know I'm forgetting some guys, but guys who were, the seniors, and really, other than, a few juniors at the time, Santino Sanchez, Noah Onks. But it was really a upperclassman-led team, right? And, we kind of saw that throughout the years, as guys kind of rotate in. And but I feel like this year, right, this year of all years is the year where all grade levels are really contributing a great deal to this team. I mean, I can tell you that, but you can really just look at it yourselves. A lot of guys on this team, a lot of young guys, sophomores and juniors who have high ranking offers. Joseph Buchanan has around 30 offers as a DN, working with Coach Dan. And he's only a junior, right? Got a lot of those his sophomore year as well, or coming into this year rather. But even C.J. Davis, a sophomore, who's definitely bounced on the scene and been a leader, who has some big offers this year, big D1 offers this year as well, just strictly based off of his freshman season and off-season camps alone, right? So, things like that we haven't really seen before. Even Nick, Nick was on JV his freshman year, right? And we're seeing guys like CJ and Sonny, varsity players their freshman years, who are now really making big differences on this team now. So well-rounded team. Great job to the coaching staff for that. Riverdale Baptist to run the ball. Nothing. I don't know I hope I don't get too boring in the press box, repeating the same things. But when you have a consistent defense, I guess that's not a bad thing. A positive, consistent defense, doing the right things consistently. So, I guess get used to that. But I think another thing with the defense, too, is, when you're so consistent and everybody expects you to, make plays and get the opposing offense off the field, it really calms the nerves of not just the crowd and the fans, but
outside blitz, pick it up. We got to win those, bro.
blitz off the sideline. Uh-oh, scuffling. We know better than that. Good job, teammates, keeping each other apart. Doesn't look like it was started by McDonogh. I know Neil's even kill, disciplined guy, so I know
Incomplete pass, third down.
he's definitely keeping his hands off people. But anyways,
On the bench.
let's see what this defense can do. Oh, right, like I was saying, it really, having a consistently good defense calms the nerves of the offense as well, and just gets things going, right? When you know that you're going to get the ball back, when you know that, even if you make a mistake, that the defense is going to clean it up, that makes the offense feel extremely good. And, I mean, not that the offense really needs anything else. I mean, this is already a strong offense with key players this year and last year. But, it always helps. They say defense wins championships. And quite frankly, this is the best defense in the MIAA. You could take it up with me. You could take it up with the offensive line, defensive line, any other big guys that can stand around me. But this is the best defense in the MIAA. And I'm willing to take that one to the bank. So Riverdale Baptist to punt, no pressure by the special teams line. Lackluster punt. Going to roll to about the 45, at the 45. So good field position for the Eagles offense. We'll see what we can do right here. 3 minutes, roughly 3 minutes left in the first half altogether. Let's try to get this, run the clock down. Obviously, the goal is always to put points on the board. But let's get to the second half cleanly without any large mistakes. And let's execute. Okay, Braden. Unfortunate. A pick six by Braden. Or, I'm sorry, a interception, not a pick six. An interception by Braden Palazzo.
I get him and Lil Bill mixed up.
Costly mistake. But again, a mistake. And only a mistake. Nothing detrimental. Nothing that's going to stick with us. Shake it off. Braden, you got the next one. But let's see. This is a brotherhood at the end of the day. A brotherhood. So, when one of us makes a mistake, we got our brothers to pick up the slack and clean up what, one of us might have made a mistake on. So I know that the defense will definitely clean this up and get Braden the ball back so that Braden can score again. So let's go Eagles defense. Clean up for your brother. Riverdale Baptist, quick pass. Ooh. That's some Eagles football right there. That's some Eagles football, hard hitting. We take it to you. That's C.J. Davis, number 2. Again, a young guy, a sophomore. I love to see the student section all standing, all together, keeping the spirit and the energy levels high. See what they do here. Pass, Riverdale. Sacked, smacked, taken down by Mekhi McClendon in the backfield. He's been getting a lot of pressure off that left side. And Neil Sharma, I believe, up the middle with some pressure as well, combining on that sack. But I've seen Mekhi from up here in the backfield quite often. Buck, there was nothing wrong that you said, man. You were completely truthful with me, saying that that front D line will keep any offense in contain, and you were absolutely right. That's what I'm seeing right here. See what happens. Nick Abrams down there on the D line. See what he does. Coming with some pressure on the edge.
Keep running. You got to block.
Swarming. Try to say soaring to the ball is a rookery of Eagles. Quick little pass with a little bit of yardage gained, but it's still 4th down, and they're going to go. Riverdale Baptist is going to punt the ball.
4th down.
Let's go, Eagles. And that's how you clean up and make up for your brother's mistakes. Defense. Ooh. Get out the way. Okay, there we go. That punt looked more like a boomerang. I don't know if that's a football or a boomerang because it went up in the air, bounced, and came right back. But good field position for the Eagles. Can't complain at all. But yeah, again, good job to the defense. Kudos to the defense, cleaning up for your brother's mistakes. And now let's see if Braden Palazzo can make up for it and just, again, keep mistakes to a minimum. And I truly believe with a minute and 28 seconds left, the way this offense has been humming and the way Braden Palazzo's been looking through most of this game, we can score still. Sonny Moore with the quick pass outside. Good catch. Good yardage gain. Out of bounds. Smart football. Stopping the clock. So we're now into opposing territory. The opposing team's territory. So already in good field position with a minute and 22 seconds left in the game, or in the first half. Jansen Craig in motion. Braden Palazzo back to pass. Looking downfield. Okay. Ah. It looked good from up here. A slight overthrow. Sonny Moore had made some space. Can't keep up with him as a DB. Good route running, good play. Just got to execute better, but we'll make up for it. Minute 15 left. Third down. Pass. Ah. Incomplete pass. CJ Davis. We just got to execute. This team, and we've seen it throughout the game. We've seen it in practice. We've seen it with each individual. Execution is the biggest thing. And as a fan of the team for so long, I think that's the biggest thing, just execution. We have the talent. We have the reps. Just execute. Drop balls right there. Just got to execute. Let's get this humming. Run play. There we go. Matt Tees with the ball. Small but mighty. That's what I'm talking about. 2-0. Number 20, Matthew Tees, sophomore, or junior, sorry, running the ball. Giving the offense some life. 55 seconds left. Counting down. Clock running. Braden Palazzo looking out to pass. Holding. Flag on the play. Oh. A few things going on right now. Down Eagle. So my guy, AJ. He's grabbing his ankle or foot. Let's pray that he's okay. But there was good play call, good route running by Carlos Ferguson. Good throw by Braden Palazzo. All you can do in that position as a DB, going against a big guy like Carlos Ferguson, and a ball that was placed perfectly by Braden Palazzo, all you can do is hold, and that's what the DB did. We got the flag on the play. Thank you to the refs. Appreciate y'all. But going to give us some good yardage. 15-yard penalty. 45 seconds left. But yeah, that would have been a touchdown, in my opinion, if the DB didn't hold. But we'll just get it. We'll just get it on the next one. Can't stop us. Can only slow us down. Jansen Craig, good play, getting us some yardage. Number 4, team captain, one of the team captains. Getting out of bounds, smart football, getting the play clock to stop. I hope everybody right now is on their feet cheering right now. 38 seconds left. Eagles knocking on the door of the end zone. Jansen Craig in motion. Ball handed off to Mason Graham. There we go. We're not knocking on the door anymore. We're twisting the knob. About to make our way in. And just like that, I know I sound very monotone right now, but just like that,
McDonogh Eagle.
Mason Graham does it again. I mean, can't really get too excited if you keep on doing it. You know, I'm gonna see Mason later today. Definitely going to give him a big pat on the back because, I mean, 41-0, and he's been really turning his legs for most of this.
Touchdown number 6.
Super consistent. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Consistency is key. Consistency keeps me at peace.
Point is good.
Hopefully at home you guys are at peace, knowing that we have a guy like Mason Graham just doing the right thing, being consistent. But, you know, I'll get excited anyways. Congratulations. There we go. Mason Graham with the touchdown. Number 6, big-time plays, big-time players, an athlete committed to Jacksonville State University. I hope I got that right, to play lacrosse. So just an athlete. I'll get more into that in the second half. Most of our players here are athletes doing multiple things on elite level. So not only is he competing in one of the hardest conferences in Maryland, or probably the toughest conference in Maryland, and executing effectively and efficiently, Mason Graham's also a highly touted lacrosse athlete. So, I mean, he's doing it all right now. I mean, and give another shout out to the offensive line, too. From up here, I'm seeing wide open holes that Mason's taking, and just giving Mason opportunities to get in the end zone practically untouched. And the golden leg does it again. Touchback. Again, I think I might call this team the consistent team. Consistent. Team consistent. Always expecting down the uprights and a big boot from Aiden Zoller. Always expecting Mason Graham to give it all he's got and turn his legs and get at least 3 yards on each run each time we give him the ball. Especially when we're on that goal line, I'm expecting him to get a touchdown. That defense, don't really have to say too much about that. Expect them to get a stop. Brady Palazzo always going to put the ball in a optimal position for his receiver to make a play on the ball and the receivers to make a play. And those guys in the trenches, offense and defense, to get down and dirty and make it hard for their opponents. So this team, correct me if I'm wrong, is the definition of consistent and excellence. So as we go into clock starting to run down now, as we go into the second half, have some more quotes from the guys. Have some more intel for you guys and some more commentary. So I'll see you guys in the second half. 42-0, Eagles up right now. It's looking like a blowout. I will say that AJ Flowers and Nick Abrams promised me a 50-point blowout. So we'll see if they keep their word. But we'll see you guys all in the second half. And we're back. Kicked off. Riverdale Baptist will start with the ball for the second half. Just talking to some of the players, specifically Nick Abrams, after halftime, asking him, what did the team talk about in their halftime huddle? It's really just keeping the gas, keeping their foots on their necks, and staying consistent, right? Keeping a level head, and just again staying consistent. Not doing too much, but not doing too little. Really trying to keep this 42 to nothing cushion in their favor and in their grasp. So wise words from a team leader. Let's see what Riverdale Baptist has here. Looks like some confusion for Riverdale Baptist. Running back went the wrong way. Quarterback tried to hand it off another way. Something just noticing being up here in this having an eagle eye view. Just seeing the team on the sideline, really haven't seen any crazy reactions or over the top, or slouchy energy. Pretty level headed just this whole game. Standing upright, right? Not when I say level headed, I'm not saying they're slouching or don't care at all about the game. They're all eyes towards the ball, even on the sideline, engaged, but just being humble and staying ready, staying engaged, but just not getting full of themselves or lazy. And it's translating to the field, their teammates on the field. Nobody's getting too cocky out there. Pressure from the D-line. Another drop pick. Come on, Los. You're supposed to be a receiver, too. Come on, man. It's all good, Los. His guys getting around him, supporting him, getting them through it. That's what we like to see. But fourth down, Eagles. Good disruption by that D-line. They got up there first. Joseph Buchanan up in the face. So that was great to see. Defense hitting on all levels. Riverdale Baptist to punt the ball. Shout out to the cheerleaders. I really wish I could join in with some of their cheers, but I am obviously commentating right now. But definitely very entertaining, exciting. Shout out to them for their hard work.
McDonough's ball on the 40-yard line.
Eagles to run the ball. That's Basil. Or yes, that's freshman Basil right there. Again, showing the depth of this team and the excellence of this team. A freshman out there starting, getting reps. We have a couple freshmen out there on offense and defense starting and getting reps on varsity. Matter of fact,
Right there!
ooh, do have a change at quarterback. I guess with when the score is 42-0, you kind of are in control. But number 11, freshman Jackson Herbert, is in the game right now. See, the Eagles are definitely trying to get somebody to sit behind Braden Palazzo for his senior year and really kind of learn all of, Braden's amazing qualities and just sit behind a great guy like him. So Jackson Herbert, we're glad that you're on the team, the future of McDonogh. But a rifle across the middle to Sonny Moore, but it was an incomplete pass through the hands of the receiver. Running up the middle. Okay, Basil. Okay, freshman. Okay. I see you. A little hezzy. And we have another down Riverdale Baptist player. Let's hope that he's okay. But Jackson Herbert looking pretty sharp out there. I forgot that Braden had stepped off, so if definitely resembles Braden Palazzo a lot, height, size. So the Eagles are definitely in good position for years to come. Do have a down player right now, so we'll take a second for him. Just keep prayers high. Here the guys letting loose a little bit on the sideline. It does appear that some of the 1B players are in the game, so the 1A players are sitting, relaxing on the sideline. Guys giving Los a little gab before dropping a few picks, but it's all in the love of the game, all in brotherhood and good spirit. It's great to see. RPO, Jackson Herbert, incomplete pass. Little behind, but you got to make those types of plays. Your hands on the ball, you gotta catch those. Let's see. We have receiver Griffin Vaughn, Gavin Delancey, Ryan Drakeford, and Sonny Moore in the game. So definitely Sonny Moore, number 3. Okay, Basil. Okay, Basil. Okay. Shifty, man. I like what we got here. He's looking really sharp, really cutting up right now, cutting up. I'm looking at Mason Graham, Ford pickup truck. Basil's looking like a nice little shifty Corvette. I know I was talking about the Eagles' run game being very ground and pound mostly, and just getting a lot of yards just based off of punching the ball right down your throat. But it's looking like Basil's doing both. Definitely making some guys miss, breaking some ankles. Does appear the ball did go back. Might have been a flag on the play. I'm not quite sure, but he's definitely looking special right now. Freshman, again. I think it's juniors and freshmen mainly on the field right now. Again, Gavin Delancey out wide. Ryan Drakeford. Jackson Herbert scrambling. Woo-hoo! Woo! Okay! Jackson Herbert to Griffin Vaughn. That little connection right there, I think we're going to be seeing for years to come. Wow. Wow, what a play. Jackson Herbert scrambling, moving up in the pocket, throwing the ball on the run, and Griffin Vaughn keeping his eyes on the quarterback, routing up his DB, and securing the catch and scoring a touchdown. What a play. The MIAA should definitely be looking out right now. These are our 1B guys right now that are really doing some big things. Wow, what a play, Jackson Herbert. Number 11 sticks it for the touchdown. So
Ball start on McDonogh.
welcome to McDonogh football. Welcome to McDonogh school. We actually haven't even started school yet. We start school on Monday. So this is going to be a great little gift to bring in the school year with. You know, something good for him to talk about as a freshman coming into a new school this year. So, you know, happy for him. Finding a home here at McDonogh. But congrats to Jackson Herbert for that amazing touchdown, amazing drive. It's now 48-0. McDonogh Eagles. Rotating in a lot of guys. It's good to, you know, have a first game that's so strong and confident. Because it really just gives you, like I said, confidence for the rest of the season. It is a running clock. I think it's a mercy rule now. So the game will be moving by a lot faster once it gets. Once the score gets to a certain point, the rule is to, you know, just run the clock. So this game will go by. The second half will go by a lot faster. But it's a beautiful night, beautiful evening in John McDonogh Stadium. And a lot of guys, a lot of the younger guys are getting reps in now. Mr. Reliable, Aiden Zoller, booting it into the end zone once again. Thank you, Aiden.
Punt is in the end zone.
Three things always reliable. Death, taxes, and Aiden Zoller just getting it done, getting the job done the right way. The way you always want it to be done. Let's see who we have in the game now. See my guy Colin Harris, another senior. Let's wait for the guys to line up. They're currently huddled right now on the sideline, but I do definitely see a lot of the younger guys now getting reps. It's 48-0, so McDonogh Eagles, that is. Still a nice sized crowd out here. Definitely love it, showing support. Very promising to see the senior class this year, my class, the class of 2026, showing out for their teammates and their classmates, and bringing the energy in the student section. And it's really good to see family and friends of all the players and cheerleaders and just teachers as well out here, staying out here and showing support. Riverdale Baptist to run the ball. Second and 5 for Riverdale Baptist. Declan Vaughn out there next to Colin Harris at strong safety. Colin Harris, number 27, Declan Vaughn, number 14. Junior senior duo. Quick pass for Riverdale Baptist. Chased down by
Flag on the play.
number 8, Griffin Vaughn, the twin brother of Declan,
Third.
and Matthew Tees. We also have number 52, Aaron Franks, a freshman, and number 45, Jake Hothoffs, a senior, out there. And number 53, Skylar Delaney as well. Appears to be a penalty on the play on McDonogh. It's all good. Young guys are getting reps. But Jake is also another senior. Colin and Jake out there. Caden Aholt, a junior out there. Pretty sure I named everybody out there new. But yeah, I mean, just showing the depth of this team. Young guys still hustling to the ball, and making plays and being held accountable on the sideline. Coaches showing love and giving them all their points on the sideline still in the huddle. Taking this game still extremely seriously because the game isn't finished. Once those clocks hit zero in the fourth quarter or overtime, that's when the game's over, not when you have a strong lead. And, you know, I say that only because, you know, I know that's what's being told to our players from the coaches, and that's what the players are telling themselves on the sideline. So that's not just me talking the talk. That's just, I'm the messenger. So that's just a strong culture by the McDonogh Eagles coaching staff. Riverdale Baptist quick pass. Few yards. Little scuffle in the secondary.
Flag on the play.
Can't be holding backside, bro. It's to the right.
Oh, he kicked him out?
Nah, he probably got kicked out.
Scuffle back there. Tension's getting a little heated.
Rashad, let's get it.
Everything's all good though. MIAA, all about sportsmanship, and that's what we're going to keep out here. I think it's offsetting penalties, so.
Man, we was supposed to keep all them games, man. We supposed to have Eli. Then you had Keith, then you had, bro,
Get wider! Wider!
all them youngsters, bro. That was it.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams.
Yep, so it was an unsportsmanlike conduct call on both teams, but the penalties will offset. It is second down. Eagles defense, no matter who you put in the game, is always going to execute. So nice stop right there. I'm excited to ask these guys after the game. Definitely seeing the press box,
Riverdale Baptist.
get into more interviewing and really picking the young minds of these athletes. I mean, really asking them, their thoughts after the games and how they feel they played and the execution of the team and what they want to do next time. But it's always good run by Riverdale Baptist down the sideline. But it's definitely always Another flag on the play. But it's always fun to and just interesting to just see what these guys have to say and how well they articulate their words as young athletes and speak to me and give me good insight in their own mindsets of the game. Or, sorry, their own perspectives of the game. Oh, this penalty is going against Riverdale Baptist. But I'm seeing all smiles on the sideline. Definitely a lot to be happy about. Always never perfect, but they'll clean anything up. I know this is a disciplined team. I'm getting a good energy, a good vibe from the team. I hope many of you who are watching on the live stream will one day be able to make it out to at least one McDonogh Eagles game this season to understand what I'm talking about. Because the only way you can really understand and really feel the energy is by being here in John McDonogh Stadium. Riverdale Baptist drops back to pass. Deep pass. Lockdown coverage by Colin Harris. Incomplete pass. Nothing. Alcatraz back down there in the secondary. But, yes, please, I hope that all of you guys have the blessing and the opportunity to join us all here in John McDonogh Stadium and see the guys having fun, playing the sport that they love. And this is a great way to, we should have 9 minutes left in the game. 48-0, McDonogh Eagles. The ball on McDonogh's 40-yard line. I'm sorry, Riverdale Baptist is on 40-yard line with Riverdale Baptist on the line. Quick pass, smacked by Griffin Vaughn. It's good to see him and his brother Declan on the field together, two twins, which is definitely something special. We say brotherhood. We don't always talk about being blood brothers, but these two guys are twin brothers, share blood, and it's great to see their connection and chemistry on the field. Pass, Riverdale Baptist. Incomplete. Definitely got to clean that up a little bit. That was a not blown coverage, but definitely was able to, the receiver definitely was able to get some separation. Shout out to the cheerleaders. And shout out to freshman Summer down there doing the in-game announcements or announcing for the game today. Again, filling in Mason's shoes. Shout out to her. I know this is a big role, big shoes to fill, but she's doing an amazing job. Her first year at McDonogh. I think everything's looking very promising for McDonogh athletics right now, and just on all aspects, announcing, on the field play, leadership, it's all looking amazing right now. So shout out to her. Congratulations, you did a great job today.
McDonough's ball, the 24-yard line.
6 minutes, 25 seconds left in the game. Clock still running. Live clock, running clock. Jackson Herbert in the backfield. Basil right by his side. Batman Robin. With thing one and thing two. Declan and Griffin Vaughn on the outside. Eric My guy Eric out there as well, number 13. Give him his flowers. I think really McDonogh got everybody out there, and no, you might be surprised I didn't say too many names. But yes, this is a small team, but we are mighty. And it's been like this. Never surprised, never the most people on the team for McDonogh football, but we always, like I said, we always are in the championship or deep in the playoffs. Got a lot of guys playing both sides of the ball. A lot of guys who are playing, like I wanted to touch on earlier, a lot of guys who are playing multiple sports, right? A lot of lacrosse players, baseball players, track athletes. Yes, Eric, there you go. Making a loss into a game, but, I think it's a testament to how strong and disciplined these players are. I think it's a testament to the coaching and how well coached these players are, and, I mean, training staff as well. Like, Miss Ashley and Mr. Jared really taking care of these guys and make sure that they, take care of themselves in terms of health, physical and mental. So I think that's, extremely important that all those things hit together on all cylinders. So, this team it's like a snake, small but packs a punch and can be killer, Jackson Herbert back to pass to Basil.
Okay, dang, okay.
Some gain, not too much, but every yard counts in this game of football. It's 4th down. Eagles are going to punt the ball. Again, Nick Abrams and AJ Flowers, my classmates, my friends, my brothers, promised me 50-0. It's 48-0. No, I definitely have a bone to pick with them. But I don't know about you guys at home, but I do like to see a 0 on the scoreboard. I don't like when a team gets, points at the very end of a game. It's just satisfying to watch, but let's see if the Eagles defense can finish it off. We still got the younger guys in right now. I see Jonathan, number 41, Colin Harris out there, number 27, Declan and Griffin Vaughn.
Riverdale takes the ball, 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line.
Number 17, Blake Taylor. It's number 50, Samson Daniel, number 50. Number 50, sorry.
Widen up, Kaden.
So I just mentioned a lot of freshmen and sophomores.
That boy trying to score. That boy trying to score.
Oh, Riverdale Baptist cutting on the other side of the field. Taking the ball sideline to sideline, literally. But another freshman out there. Number 29, Will O'Neal, sorry. Riverdale drops back to pass. Yep, Colin Harris. Oh.
That's a great catch, boy.
There's a flag on the play. Passing interference.
Big play by Riverdale Baptist. Deep completion, but it's okay. I know my guys are going to clean it up with a minute remaining and not allow them to score. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Let's finish this drive and not allow any points. 47 seconds left in the game. Yes. Good stop. Screen passes that Declan Vaughn. Forgive me if I'm getting the Vaughn brothers mixed up. Number 14. 27 seconds left. Let's close this out, Eagles. Come on. Riverdale Baptist, go. No. Okay, touchdown. Definitely a blown coverage right there. Wide open.
Riverdale, number 1.
But, you know, it's okay. While it isn't as satisfying to see 48-7, we are all definitely happy with that. And that is the end of the game.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out.
I'm proud of all the guys, proud of all the people in the press box that made this possible. Millie, Summer, and everybody else in between. They do our AD, Mr. Parsons, Coach Sule, the training staff, the leaders and captains of the team, and the cheerleaders. Thank you to the student section and spirit leaders, Harry Schneedwin and Kieran Sweeney, and all high school students that came out to support today. Thank you to the families and friends that came out.